Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. As soon as I say that, Dave is up because he knows I'm talking to you, so he can cause mischief. Oh, actually, he's just gone into the kitchen. I'll let him off, unless he's going for that bin. But anyway, what was I saying? Hello, welcome to today's vlog, and welcome to the start of a new week and the start of a new era. If you don't know what the new era is, you might want to check back and watch yesterday's video for an explanation of why the channel name has changed. But we are, or I am, Kevin Chapman again. Other than that, I mean, the video, still expect the same kind of videos as before, but there's reasons. I've sorted my head out. All is good, and I am so excited about the week ahead that we've got as well. We've got EGX coming up at the end of the week, so that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, down in London, which I am super duper excited about. I've started really implementing the food intolerance stuff from last week. So as of now, for the next 4 weeks, because I've been a little bit hit and miss with it. I tried turkey bacon yesterday, which was okay, but I also then had lamb for dinner. So I am, as of now, for 4 weeks, I am eliminating from my diet all pork products, all lamb products, all rice, all lactose, and all vinegar. So anything with vinegar in. That's a lot more restrictive than you can imagine, because vinegar rules out most sauces. Taking out pork and lamb rules out half of the meats, and obviously rice. Generally, if you're trying to eat quite healthy, you eat a lot of rice, but I guess I'm going to have to switch back towards pasta, bread, potatoes, and find healthy ways to do that. I am monitoring what I'm going to be eating as well to try and make sure I don't like get super fat by eating loads of bread and stuff. So I'm weighing myself and whatnot. I've lost a little bit of weight, so I'm happy about that too. And yeah, that's all good. And also, this is the start of my week off, or potentially a couple of weeks off, for making Football Manager videos, depending on when the beta for the new game drops. I have finished my Football Manager series. There's a couple of little roundup videos I've got to make. I've made one of those this morning, but I have no more work to do the rest of the day now. What we have got coming up this afternoon is Andy's EHCP meeting at his school. So I'm going to head over, pick Anna up from work shortly. We're going to go and grab something to have for lunch and then head over to Andy's school. EHCP meeting should be the most positive meeting ever, because parents' evening was super positive and his diet is obviously massively improved on where it was before. He's put on weight, he's healthier, he's happier. That should be a super positive meeting. So I'll let you know later on how that goes. But yeah, I don't think I can emphasize enough quite how much I am buzzing at the next week or two we've got ahead of us. EGX, Comic-Con, new Football Manager games, so much stuff to be excited about. Oh, this new era is good. I like the new era. And that is what a new era lunch looks like. That is a corned beef sandwich on brown bread with some grapes and a hard-boiled egg in a bowl so that I could carry it one-handed with my can of Diet Coke without the egg rolling off the plate. Dave wants my egg. You're not having my egg, Dave. It's my egg.
Yummy. I'm tired.
We've made it to Andy's school. As you can see, I am now joined by a tired Anna, who, I mean, she was up early. She's been at work all morning. The weather outside.
Do you know what it actually is? Kevin has now gained the act of rolling over and hitting me in the head and proceeding to shine his stupid watch in my eyes.
I need to start using my weighted blanket again. I haven't used it for a few
nights. It never turns off. It's so bright.
I don't usually sleep in it.
You're a liar. That's 3 times you've been sleeping.
Yeah, I've had it like a month and I've slept in it 3 times. It's just when I forget to take it off. Much apologies, but I need to be under my weighted blanket so it keeps me in place. We are at Andy's school though. The weather outside is absolutely rotten.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it's horrible. We're going to get soaked just on the little walk into his school. And we're about to head into the HCP meeting. The last meeting like this we had wasn't an HCP meeting, it was his child in need meeting last year, and it turned into a celebration of how awesome everything was going. So fingers crossed it continues in that vein, but also obviously with it being EHCP is the thing that dictates what support he gets in school and what respite he gets, and this is the important one. So fingers crossed it all goes well.
But he's gone swimming, no he isn't.
Yeah, he's bowling right now apparently, and on a rewards trip, which I'd forgotten because yellow warning for thunderstorms.
No, Amber.
Oh, Amber.
Do you remember Amber from Skegness?
I do. But yeah, I thought we were going to be driving him home after this, but apparently he's bowling at the moment.
Sure he
so
is.
I don't know if he's going to be here for us to drive him home or if he's coming home straight from bowling or what. So I guess You'll find out just when we do, because he'll either be in the car on the next clip or
They
not.
like to join him in, bring him in.
Yeah, but if he's not there, they can't. We've had no confirmation that this meeting's happening. It's just written down in my diary.
No, we have. Social worker text me, so I text you.
Okay, so we do all know it's happening. In fact, there is a social worker. Shall we put the camera away so she doesn't see me vlogging and go into the school? There is an Andy back there. He's just getting his coat and his shoes on. We've come to Tesco and the rain is getting worse and worse. What were you just saying? It's
at least 20 millimetres in a few hours, which is not great.
Like that much in 2 hours. It's absolutely throwing it down with rain. But at home we have no waffles, no fish fingers, no crisps, no bread. So if this one back here wants to eat today, he knows he has to go in there. So Tesco it is. You grabbing a trolley? Are you pushing or am I pushing? Oh, careful, 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 sorry. So you're pushing.
Fucking you!
He likes to do the shopping.
Where is...
Which bread do you want then, Andy?
That one? Yep.
You want that one? He's put together this entire trolley himself. This is just a trolley of things Andy likes the look of. Apart from the Monster Munch. You want 3 bread? Well, we're in. We've dried off. I'm just making sure you can't see my address on the top of this box that I'm sat on top of. That's the Gousto box. I'll show you what's in there in just a second. But yeah, Andy's meeting. It turns out it wasn't the EHCP meeting. I had the wrong day written down in my diary. I had the meetings the other way around. The EHCP meeting. That's hard to say, by the way. The EHCP meeting is actually in like 2 weeks' time. It's the meeting that was formerly known as the Child in Need meeting, but it's not called that anymore because they use different language and I can't remember what it's called now. It said it on the front of the form. It's like a parent and family and stuff meeting or something. I don't think stuff was in the title, but it was us, the school, the social worker and his respite people just basically chatting about how he's been getting on since the last one of those meetings 6 months ago. The general gist of why those meetings exist is because if we didn't have these meetings we wouldn't be entitled to a social worker or the respite care anymore. We have to have a social worker to get the respite care, and in order to get the social worker he has to be classified as whatever the new version of a child in need is, and in order to do that you have to have these meetings. So it was kind of a jumping through hoops exercise. There wasn't a huge amount involved in it. They were very, very impressed with how much weight he's put on, how much he's eating now. You have to identify worry statements as part of this meeting, and one of the worry statements we had on there previously was that he was a dangerously low weight. That one's gone, and it's been changed into, we're worried that he might put on too much weight because he's gained 30 pounds in the last 6 months, and the other 2 worry statements have just stayed the same. One of them is how the social worker is worried that me and Anna don't get enough time together. That one has to be on there in order for him to qualify for respite care, so that keeps him in the respite care system for a little bit longer. And the third one, I can't even remember what the third worry statement was. Oh, it was to do with homeschool communication, and how they need to communicate better with us, basically. How we're worried that they didn't communicate with us enough, and that's improved since the last one of these meetings as well. So all positive stuff. We do need to go and do a lot of that again for the EHCP meeting in a couple of weeks. The social worker did say if she'd have realised that, because the school weren't really prepared for us today, because the meeting they run is the EHCP one, this one is run by the social worker. She did say she'd have been happy to push it all together into one meeting if she'd have realised, but none of us realised, so we've just got to go back and do that again in a couple of weeks. But the thing I wanted to show you now is this week's Gousto box. I can't remember what I included in it, but I'm going to show you what's in the box, and then I'll show you the first one of the meals cooked once it is cooked. Once again, I've put the link to our Gousto referral page down in the description below. It's not an affiliate program. It's not an advert. They've not paid. Well, it kind of is an affiliate program. They don't pay us money. They just give us money off future boxes if you sign up through our link. Similar to the QWERTY t-shirt thing that's always down there. So if you do like the look of this and want to get yourself some dinners off of Gousto, I'd appreciate you using our link. But let's have a look to see what's in this box. So I've opened up the bit that had our address on, so you don't get to see our address. And as with last week, we've got the fridge stuff here with a massive ice cube in the middle of it, and then here's all the veggies and things like that. I need to make sure that, I mean, I know to put a cauliflower in the fridge, but last week I just took this bag and put it all in the fridge and left this stuff in the box, so the broccoli and the salad they sent went bad before we got a chance to eat it. But these are our 3 meals for this week. Again, making sure that they meet the criteria of no pork, no rice, no vinegar, no lamb. So the first one is a yasai yaki udon, which is basically veggie noodles. It's another one of the Wagamama recipes. We also have feel good fish and chips. I do like a drop of fish and chips. No vinegar, obviously. And then the last one is... The last one was hiding, but it is a curried cauliflower, cashew and potato tray bake. I have no idea what to make of that, but we shall certainly give it a try. I suspect we're going to have the fish and chips tonight because Kevin likes a fish and chip. So I want to get this stuff put away and crack on with making some fish and chips. And there we have fish, chips, veg, lemon wedge, lemony mayonnaise. Yum, yum, yum. All of which leads us to the final part of the new era, which is the grand tidy up has begun with the new Football Manager game being announced a good 10 days later than I was expecting it. My what was going to be a week off has turned into potentially up to 3 weeks off of doing gaming videos. That feels like too good an opportunity to miss. This house is going to be spotless. The garage / office is going to be perfect. Amy's room is going to be finished. It is all going to get and look awesome. Look, Anna did that. You can see the radiator. If you haven't seen the radiator for ages, I forgot it was there. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. New era, awesome changes. Very happy. But we will end the vlog there for today. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. And thank you very much for watching.